Good seat for this because it's one that you will remember, I'm sure. There's a lot of participants, a lot of work went into this, you'll see. And we're going to need this area in here where people can walk through here in the center, so we can't be blocking this on either side of this because you're going to be run over by animals if you stay there. And also on the side here, we can make sure this is nobody standing in the way there. Okay, so what we're going to do here, as many of you already know, this is a little play that's been put on by Sister Heath and a lot of participants. It's taken from the Bible story book. I'm checking to see if you're listening. Where is it taken from? First answer. Now, it's taken from the Bible story book about Noah's Ark. And so why don't we give our attention now and we'll see how this comes about. So Noah had a wife and 3 sons. His sons' names were Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And each of these sons had a wife. So there were 8 persons in Noah's family. God now had Noah do a strange thing. He told him to build a big ark. So as they started to work on it, you can see, this ark was like a large ship, but it looked more like a big, long box. So Jehovah said, make it 3 floors high and put rooms in it. The rooms were for Noah and his family and the animals and the food all of them would need. God also told Noah to fix up the ark so that no water could leak in. And God said, I'm going to send a great flood of water to destroy the whole world. Everyone not in the ark will die. Noah and his sons obeyed Jehovah and started building. But the other people just laughed. They kept on being bad. Nobody believed Noah when he told them what God was going to do.
To think that God asked you to build an ark. Such a foolish man.
So you can see as the bystanders laughed on, it took a long time to build the ark because it was so big. Finally, after many years, it was finished. Now God told Noah to bring the animals into the ark. God said to bring in 2 of some kind of animals, both male and female. But of other kinds of animals, God told Noah to bring in 7. God also told Noah to bring in all the different kinds of birds. Noah did just what God said.
Start bringing in the animals.
So you can see it was a large job collecting all these animals. So the animals just kept coming and coming until they were all into the ark. So afterward, Noah and his family also went into the ark. And as they got into the ark, then God shut the door inside. Noah and his family waited. Outside the ark, the people went about their life the same as before. They still did not believe that the flood would come. They must have laughed more than ever. But they soon stopped laughing. All of a sudden, water began to fall. It poured down from the skies when you poured water from a bucket. Noah had been right, but it was too late for anybody else to get in the water. Soon all the low ground was covered. The water became like rivers. It pushed over trees, rolled around big stones, and made a lot of noise. The people were afraid. They climbed up the higher ground. Oh, how they wished they had listened to Noah and gotten into the ark when the door was still open for them. But now it was too late. The water kept getting higher and higher. For 40 days and 40 nights, the water poured out of the sky. It rose up the sides of the mountains, and soon even the tallest mountains were covered. So, just as God had said, all the people and animals outside the ark died, but everyone inside was safe. Noah and his sons had done a good job building the ark. The water lifted it up, and it floated right on top of the water. That one day, after the rain stopped falling, the sun began to shine. What a sight it was. There was one big ocean everywhere, and the only thing that could be seen was the ark floating on top. God now made a wind blow, and the waters of the flood began to go down. 5 months later, the ark came to rest on top of the mountain. Many more days passed, and those inside the ark could look out and see the tops of the mountains. The waters kept on going down and down. Then Noah let a black bird called a raven out of the ark. It would fly away for a while, and then it would come back because it could not find a good place to land. It kept doing this, and each time it returned, it would rest on the ark. Noah wanted to see if the waters had run off the earth, so next he sent a dove out of the ark. But the dove came back too because it did not find a place to stay. Noah sent it out a second time, and it brought back an olive leaf in its beak. So Noah knew that the waters had gone down. Noah sent out the dove a third time, and finally he found a dry place to live. God now spoke to Noah, and he said, "Go out of the ark. Take your whole family and the animals with you." They had been inside the ark for more than a whole year. So as Noah, the family exited the ark, the animals got off the ark, Noah made an offering to God. He offered this gift of animals to thank God for saving his family from the great flood. Jehovah was pleased with the gift, and so he promised Noah that he would never destroy the whole world again by the flood. Soon the land was all dried off, and Noah and his family began a new life outside the ark. God blessed them and told them, "You must have many children. You must increase in numbers until people live all over the earth." But later when people would hear about the great flood, they might be afraid that the flood like that would happen again. So God gave him something that would remind people of his promise never to flood the whole earth again.
Hi, Daddy.
So this is what God said. "I promise that never again will all peoples and animals be destroyed by a flood. I'm putting my rainbow in the clouds. And when the rainbow appears, I will see it and remember this promise of mine." So when you see a rainbow, what should it remind you of? Yes, God's promise that he will never destroy the world again by a great flood. Thank you.
Hey, everybody get over here and line up. Maybe we can get a couple pictures of everybody if we could. Oh, no, go ahead and get in the ship again. Yeah, we'll get... Look like the ship, really. I got an ark at my house now.